Hey ladies, today we're going to do a chakra assessment. This is one of my favorite walkthroughs to just get a quick idea of the health of my chakras and how my energy is flowing. I'm not going to give any education at the beginning of this because I want to get right to the meditation, and I will do a little bit of explaining at the end. So get into that quiet, comfortable place, bringing your energy in, drawing your energy back to you from the day, and bringing your energy and awareness inward. Breathing deeply, feeling into your body, calling back your energy into your body so we can connect to our body. Bringing our awareness behind our eyes as we settle in. This gives us a place to focus, place to ground our energy, to calm down, and to release the day. So breathing deeply and feeling the air enter the body and fill the lungs. And then feeling the air leave the body, releasing the stress and the worry from today's events. Being present in our body and present, it's one of the best things we can do to reset our nervous system, reset our energy flow. And now as your awareness is behind your eyes, we're just going to walk through each of the chakras. And so I'm going to ask you to put your energy and your awareness and attention on each of the chakras to get the health of that chakra. So just keep breathing, just relaxing. Now bring your awareness to your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. Bringing your awareness to this energy and just seeing and noticing what you notice. Notice the color. Notice the size. And notice the spinning speed. Is there any black? Is it spinning fast or slow? Can you see it at all? Or is it big and vibrant with this beautiful red color? When you first look at it, does it look healthy? Or does it look like it needs some attention? And just notice what you notice and leave that there. And now let's move up to the sacral. This chakra is above the pubic bone and below the belly button. Notice the color. Notice the size. Is it bigger or smaller than the root chakra? And notice the spin speed. Is it moving at all? Are there black specks? Do you see any of this beautiful orange color? Is it mostly black? And again, does it look healthy? And now let's move up to the solar plexus, which is above the belly button and below the breastbone. Notice the color as you put your attention on this. Notice if there's any smudges or blackness or streaks, or is it this beautiful, radiant yellow? Notice the size. Is it bigger or smaller than the sacral chakra? And notice the spin speed. Is it spinning fast or slow? Is it spinning at all? And when you look at it, does it look healthy? Now, moving up to the heart chakra, which is at the middle of the chest. Notice the color. Can you see any of this rich, vibrant green? Are there any black streaks or specks? And what is the size of this chakra? How does it relate to the other three? And now moving up to the throat chakra, right at the base of the neck. What do you notice about this color? Do you see the blue, this deep, rich blue of the throat chakra? And what do you notice about the size? Is it too big or too small? Or is it perfectly healthy and balanced? And what do you notice about the spin speed? Is it moving at all? And just keep a mental note about the size and the color in comparison to the other chakras below it. And now moving up to the third eye. This is between the eyebrows. Sometimes you can see it within the head, and sometimes it's out in front. Notice what you notice. Where is yours located? And as you're looking at this particular chakra, can you see an eye? And if you can, what is the eye doing? Is it opened? Is it closed? Is it blinking? And does it look healthy? Just notice what you notice. And now let's move up to the crown chakra, which is just inches above the top of your head. Notice the color. Do you see a beautiful purple or a bright white? Do you see any color at all? Or is it clouded with black? And notice the size. Big or small? Is it opened at all? And notice if it's spinning. How fast is it spinning? And now, as we have gone back through these chakras, I want you to picture yourself in front of you, sitting in a meditation position, and take a snapshot, a visual snapshot of your chakras as you just assess them, seeing all 7 chakras together. in one visual. And just notice what you notice. And now at this point, I'm going to walk you out of this meditation. I'm going to walk you out of this relaxed state. And if you would like, and I would recommend, is that you journal what you saw using markers or colored pencil. Journal what you just saw to have a very clear visual of the health, the current health of your chakras. So bringing your awareness back to behind your eyes, just breathing here for just a moment, giving gratitude for this assessment and the knowledge that you have just acquired. And with your awareness behind your eyes, I'm going to count you back from 5. Because I want to just bring you back easily from this relaxed state and bringing with you the information that you just received. And 5, feeling your awareness behind your eyes. 4, sensing the room that you're in. 3, feeling your physical body sitting or lying on the furniture. 2, feeling your feet, feeling your hands. And 1, you can breathe your eyes open. And from here, you can pause this episode and journal and draw what you just saw. Now, why is this important? Using our visual skills and our intuitive abilities, which we naturally have, and some are just stronger than others at using their intuition, but we do all have it. But this allows us to go deeper into our energy system and see what is happening to our energy. Now, what this does is gives us a very clear idea of what's happening to our energy that is creating the physical experience that we live in. So if you go in, let's say, for example, you see your root chakra and it's about the size of a nickel and it's black as can be, I would guarantee you that there is something going on with your purpose on the planet, your sense of belonging, your finances, your housing, your food. There's something that's stuck. So what this does is as you can assess the health of your chakras and you look at them, and you have a piece of paper in your journal or in a notebook, and you have a piece of paper and you can see the areas of the current health and the current state of your chakras. What this can do now is gives you an idea of where to focus. Because so many times people will go and get an assessment done. They'll see an intuitive coach, or they'll go do some activity, a Reiki, or they'll go see somebody. And that person will be like, oh yeah, your root chakra and your throat chakra are imbalanced. I always think that it's important to assess it yourself. And when you assess it yourself, you are getting firsthand experience based in your own world rather than someone telling you. So I can give an assessment and I can say things, I can intuitively connect to you and say, yeah, your throat chakra is really big. So that means you talk loud, you talk a lot, you interrupt, you're fast. And they're like, oh my God, yeah. And I said, you set boundaries, but you set very strict boundaries, right? Now, how do I know this? Well, because I am like this. When I do my throat chakra, it is like, poof, and it just like, is like the whole city. That's how big my throat chakra is. So my energy work then is to bring in the energy and to balance my throat chakra with my other chakras, because I can tend to really over exaggerate and really be loud with my throat because it's so much energy in that chakra. But somebody telling me that doesn't really give me that firsthand experience as if I were to go in on my own, which is what I just walked you guys through. So I think it's important. So this knowledge now gives you an idea of where to work. The other thing it does is as you start to understand which chakra is associated with what physical ailments, emotional ailments, and surroundings experience that's happening in your life, then you can relate it to that chakra and you can understand, hey, you know what? I have some financial issues and that's what's happening in my life that I just assessed right now. And I see this picture before me and it shows me that my root chakra is black and small. Well, those two things go together. So then I ask myself, if I want to work on this issue over here, and I see that my root chakra is black and small, then I can work on my root chakra and this outside experience will start to shift. Money will start flowing. I will start feeling different about my finances. This is how it works. We start going, something's happening that we don't want to experience in the external world. I look at my internal energy and I assess what's going on with my internal energy. And now I know why what's happening in my external world is happening. You can do this with physical ailments. How many of you are experiencing a physical ailment? How many of you get headaches all the time? Well, look at the assessment of your throat or your third eye and your crown. Both of those can be the result of headaches. If those are blocked or not charged and not balanced, they can cause headaches because of that. That's the physical experience. Our energy should be free flowing and balanced and smooth. Remember, like the hose. Life force energy wants to move through you, just like a hose structure. Water wants to move through without any obstruction. If the hose is blocked, what builds up at the other side where it's blocked? Pressure. And we start to physically feel that pressure in our bodies. And as we feel that physical pressure in our bodies, that gives us an indication of what is going on with our energy. And when we go inward and we look at the current state of our chakras, we can truly understand where we need to focus and what we need to do to bring balance and harmony to the chakras. I find this work to be so important when we're wanting to start shifting our lives in any way. We want to start balancing our emotions. We want to start feeling better physically. And we want our surroundings to start shifting. But so many of us, and me included, so many of us, so much of the time, start working at the physical level. We start working at what's outside of us. We start manipulating relationships. We go get a second job without clearing up our financial blockages in our root chakra. We leave a relationship and enter into another relationship without cleaning up the imbalances in our heart chakra. We quit this and start that. We leave this and do this without working our energy. Then thus all we do is we recreate the same circumstance, the same scenario. And that's when life starts getting really hard and starts like feeling like we're moving uphill most of the time. So I think it's really important to do this work. And I hope that you got something out of it. And I hope that you can use this as a tool to assess your health. Now, if you want to bring balance to those chakras, then I highly suggest that you join me in my Lady Rising group. As through the rest of the year, we're going to start working on one chakra at a time. You're going to learn through our Lady Rising group, but our sister calls, more importantly, is we're going to start bringing balance to each chakra. We're going to learn exactly why the chakras do what they do and what they're associated with. And when you resonate with that, which most of us do because we don't do enough of this work, when you resonate with the association of those chakras, then I'm going to teach you how to bring balance to those chakras. So what you can do now, if this is interesting to you, if this is beneficial to you, is you can share this podcast. You can write a review. And for yourself is join our Lady Rising Facebook group and then join our sister calls. We do 2 or 3 of them a month. We go like every other week. We do 2 or 3 of them a month. We're going to start working on the chakras. You're going to learn about bringing balance to each chakra, one chakra at a time. It's very valuable information if you're ready to have an amazing life, to start feeling better physically, feeling better emotionally, and start changing your surroundings. So I hope to see you in the Lady Rising group, being an active participant, asking questions, letting us get to know you so we can assist you. And we can join arms, we can link together and get this shit done. Because this is life. This is living. And when we start working at this energy field, we start working at the energy, stuff starts changing quickly, like days, not years, not months even, days. Stuff starts shifting. So I hope you join us and we get to link arms with you. I'd be really excited about that. So let me know you came in through the podcast if you're not already a part of our group, and start being an active participant. Start letting us join arms and build this community of women all going in the same direction. That's towards happiness and abundance and health and deeper connections. that is towards the greater things in life. And what better to do that than with your sisters? So I hope to see you. If you liked this episode and you look forward to future episodes and are really looking for a community to help support you with implementing the tools that we're talking about in this podcast, please consider joining our online sister community called Lady Rising on Facebook, where we focus on that spiritual support and connection, just like in today's episode. I hope you'll join us. Go to Facebook, type in Lady Rising, and tell me you came in through the podcast.